What's up, guys? This is my 2012 KLR 650. A few months after I installed this DG aftermarket slip-on muffler, I noticed that it started backfiring more and more, and I thought it's because I needed to rejet or the packing was going bad in the muffler. But due to lack of proper maintenance, I found I actually lost one of my exhaust manifold bolts up in here. There's two on your header that come out here. And so I threw a new nut on and tightened it up, and it seemed to help a little bit. But after searching the forums, I found that I'm at 17,000 miles now, and I found that this gasket here is the one for up here. It actually goes bad on these. So today I'm going to change it, and from the looks of it, I should only need a 12 millimeter. I'm going to try to just take it out from this bolt and the two on off the head here. And that should be all to slip the header forward enough to change that gasket. Well, it looks like that won't work, so I'm going to end up taking this off. I took two bolts out of there, and I'm going to pull my whole slip-on muffler back out of my way, so it'll be a lot easier on you if you do it that way. See all of it. Where the fuck did that washer go? And I'm going to go ahead now. It should come out of there relatively easy. Okay, as you can see here, after 17,000 miles, I don't know how long ago this blew out. This is the stock gasket, and it's actually missing a piece here. I dug in there and I didn't feel it, so it blew out at some point, and so I'm going to be leaking some exhaust there, which may let air in, causing the backfire. Now ideally what you'd want to do is get a Scotch-Brite or something. I don't feel like taking the bike apart anymore. If you can get your header out, fine. If not, you want to go ahead and clean this surface and try to get in that notch in there on the head. But this is just a KLR, not a race bike, so I don't really care. I went ahead and just wiped it off with a rag. Now I'm going to install my synthetic gasket here, which the original one's like a copper gasket, and my new one is now it's not copper. But I picked it up from eBay. I have $5 for this. So there's a beveled edge. I'm going to put that in, I'm pretty sure, towards the head up in there. So if you get one, you'll feel there's a smooth side and like a dipped side. I'm just going to put some grease on it to help hold it in there for me while I'm fighting around trying to get the head pipe up back in. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but rather than me drop it and smash it, just a little bit to make it all sticky, I kind of do this blind. Alright, my new gasket is in place. It's held in there with the grease. I just used regular Wally World, what's that, Supertech, I guess, grease, just to hold it. Again, there's no real reason for it. And I'm going to go ahead and try to put this head pipe back on. Alright, that inner bolt, you're probably going to have to fish it up there with your socket. Started. A few cranks to pull it up in there. Okay, with the front two bolts in there loosely, I'm also going to put in this 12 here loosely, just until I get everything together before I snug everything up. Now when you tighten these, I don't have my manual on me to get the exact torque specs, but you got to tighten this one and this one. Make sure to tighten them evenly. And I don't know how long, I don't have a recommendation really, but what you want to do is get this pipe hot again after everything's tight. So I'm going to tighten these evenly, and I'm going to do it by feel, but there is a torque spec for these. And then you want to heat the bike up and let it cool down, and then tighten these again.
like one heat cycle or two to get through there, so they may loosen up a little bit. And remember to always periodically check these and all your exhaust bolts and all your bolts for that matter. But like me, I lost this bolt here at one point. Well, this is a nut actually. I lost this nut and it blew out my gasket. I seem to eliminate like 99% of my backfiring that I had on deceleration, so that's a combination of the proper jetting now with this muffler and fixing that gasket. So I hope if you have problems with that, this helps you out a little bit.